Boo! Was that scary? I don't think so. It was really not so scary. Today we talk about Mickey's not so scary Halloween party and also Oogie Boogie Bash. This is Parkgoers Go. Boo to you. Let's go. Hello, Parkgoers, and welcome to Parkgoers Go, your go-to podcast for spooky attractions and theme park things, all things theme park. I am Dustin, your host, one of them.
And I am Logan.
And I'm Nate.
Nathaniel, that wasn't spooky.
Some fun stuff has transpired since the last time we've spoken. We had tickets to Not So Scary, the
Super
Halloween
fun.
party.
Super exciting.
And then Hurricane What's-Her-Face showed up and canceled the only party so far that has been canceled.
Not so fun.
Super rude.
And all the other parties were sold out, so we didn't get to go. But I have gone in the past, and all three of us have gone to an Oogie Boogie bash in the past.
That's true.
So we are going to take the time to talk about our experiences from the past, since we were rejected this time.
Now, Dustin, can you cue a back in time noise?
Yeah, so let's go back in time. Whoa! And the year is what?
When did we go?
2021?
2020.
21, 22?
I think 22.
Whoa, we're in 2022 now, where socks and sandals are hip and the Baja Men are topping the charts.
Baja Blast. That's the only
And we're
Baja.
drinking Baja Blast and eating Baja Fresh.
And Baja. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It was the only Baja I know is Baja Fresh.
None of that is true in 2022, but you know. So yeah, no, we got tickets to go to Oogie Boogie's Bash pretty early on. We ended up flying into California and experiencing what
You got this.
we experienced Oogie Boogie Bash. Now, we all did dress up. My wife and I dressed up as Mr. and Mrs. Banks, where I wore a tuxedo shirt and a bowler hat. I also shaved and looked really weird.
You also had a kite.
I did have a kite. That I made myself. And then my wife dressed up as a suffragette, which was very sweet. What did you guys dress up as? I know you guys dressed up as a group or as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What was it?
Yeah, we dressed up as a gay couple icon, culturally known to be together.
Okay, you want to reveal who you were?
I went as the host himself, Oogie Boogs. Oogs Boogs.
I was Chucky.
You mean from Child's Play, the toy?
I couldn't figure out what I wanted to be.
No, so basically Nathaniel wore a Oogie Boogie hat and Logan wore a Chucky shirt that he found from Spirit Halloween. I know that because they still sell it today.
Yeah, they do. Nathaniel wore a Oogie Boogie beanie and a similarly colored fit.
A tan shirt and a tan pants.
I wore the Chucky sweater that had little tears and stuff, and it said, what did it say?
I don't know.
Did it say good boy?
It did not say good boy.
No, I thought that was the...
It said good guys on it.
Yeah.
Oh, good guys. And that's what I did because I ran out of time. I didn't know what to do.
I thought I looked pretty cute.
Yeah, it was good. Mine was it was good.
So that's what we wore. And then we ended up showing up, I think a little bit early. We went into the parks and everything was decked out with all Oogie Boogie stuff. I like the
Bugs,
projection
bugs.
onto, what is it called? Carthay Circle. They also bring out, I think it's just for the whole holiday season, that statue of the Headless Horseman. So that's cool.
Well, and just my favorite part, like how they put Oogie Boogie up on there, like his like outline, and then all the bats and everything.
Yeah. Oh, the sign outside, right?
Yeah.
At the entrance. Yeah, that was really cool. They have really nice decor. They're very good at doing sets, like set designs and things like that. It feels very upscale. Uggs Bugs doesn't cheap out.
No, they have a very cute Cars Land Halloween overlay.
Obviously, number one, the cutest like overlay they could do, but I think it's the best execution of like a holiday theming of a land that Disney has ever done.
No, I agree. I mean, their Christmas one, I guess, is kind of cute too. But I think that land itself tends to have the best theming. Moving on to specifically Oogie Boogie, and I guess specifically the 2022 version, I think we should hop right into Treat Trails.
Ugh,
Treat
how could you not?
Trails.
Admittedly, I had to look up who was meeting because I remembered maybe like 4 of them.
What?
But there's on this list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's go through them. Do you guys want to start with any in particular from off the top of your heads?
The 2 I remember vividly is Agatha from WandaVision, which I loved. And she met at Doctor Strange's Sanctum. And then Ernesto de la Cruz. I don't remember where he was, but he was super cool and a great voice.
I think he was right outside of Adventures Campus. I liked Agatha because she was sassy. And then when we went up, somebody asked about that dog that she killed.
Sparky.
And then she walked over to a grave that said Sparky.
She's like, you mean Sparky over here?
Yeah, and she was very funny. Ernesto de la Cruz looked fantastic. The only thing that gets me is the music is just weird. It's like Remember Me, but it's like this haunting thing that sounds like it's kind of lost in a void. And I'm like, ugh, I don't like that. But the rest of it, he looks fantastic.
And it's cool because he's on a stage and you kind of in like a switchback. So you get to see him like while he's performing and stuff, and you're like walking up to him and you get really close to the stage. So you get to like really see all the details that they put into like his costume, his face.
That's a good point too, because you get a lot of, even though it's a walkthrough for all of these, you get a lot of time to actually see the character, which is nice.
And both of them are meeting this year at Oogie Boogie Bash. So that's cool. Logan, do you remember any in particular before I start listing them off?
I remember Mother Gothel.
Was she there?
She was.
Yeah, she was, and she was hysterical.
She was great.
She was behind the water ride that they have there.
Oh, I love Mother Gothel.
Oh my gosh. How could I have almost forgotten Cruella?
Oh,
yeah.
But not just any Cruella.
It was the
the Emma Stone Cruella.
Yes. Also very, very cool. Awesome set. And she was just walking around. Kind of a similar setup where you're like in a line and then they lead you very close to the stage and she'll like interact with you or just like walk around and look at the different like garments and stuff that they have on stage. That one was really cool.
That was across from Monsters Inc. ride where Hades is meeting this year.
Ah,
I
want to see the Hades one so bad.
Yeah.
Thinking about how much they lean in with all these characters, and I think I remember like Maleficent as well.
Oh yeah, Maleficent was there. If I remember correctly, she was next to Soren in that corner where Judge Doom meets. Not Judge Dredd.
Well, and then of course Oogie Boogie.
Uggs Bugs himself. That's a cool room.
It was
that
a
you
really
go
cool
into.
room.
Yeah, and that's in the Animation Academy is where he meets, and it's the same as this year.
I don't know why, but he was smaller than I expected. And they do that like green. Isn't he green?
Yeah, they have like a green coloring, the lighting and stuff.
Not the biggest fan of that.
He looks the same as he did in the movie when he sings his Oogie Boogie song, where it's all neon lights or dark lights, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but it was still super, super cool. He has his whole wheel, his like gambling wheel thing that he like spins with the dice and all that jazz. We were actually just watching Nightmare Before Christmas last night.
And shout out RIP to the voice of Oogie Boogie, who Ken Page,
Very sad.
who I believe voiced Oogie Boogie in everything that Oogie Boogie was in. So video games, even Oogie Boogie Bash. So
That's a lot of stuff.
he will be missed. That's very sad. Yeah,
Super
He was 70.
sad. 10 out of 10 in his performance of Oogie Boogie. Such a distinct voice.
Yeah, great voice, great choice. Some other ones on the list is Sid from Toy Story,
Right.
which
right.
I believe in the past you guys said that you didn't see.
No, we
I
didn't.
think, did we
Right.
not?
I don't know if we split up at some point or, whatever, but I remember walking past him and him being pretty funny.
I have another one that I do remember.
Okay, who?
The Kingdom Hearts versions of
Yeah.
Mickey and
Oh,
Donald.
yeah.
That wasn't a treat trail. That was just, he was.
That's fine.
Well, I guess Sid wasn't a
Yeah,
treat trail.
since they were
either.
just there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just character.
They were just around.
Never been more excited to see a character in my life than those characters. If they ever have like a Sora meet and greet, like actual Sora, that would be awesome.
They do. Or he pops out.
Really?
I think it's just Mickey.
I don't know. I know it was Goofy, Mickey, and Donald. I think Sora makes an appearance every so often, but I don't know. That'll have to be something that has to be confirmed.
That'd be crazy.
So that one was just photos, right? So no tree trial.
Yeah.
Can you name another photo opportunity that was just characters and no tree trail? I'll give you a hint. It was over an hour wait.
Oh my god. No,
I'm
I
pretty
don't.
sure this year it's also over an hour wait.
I don't know.
Give us a hint.
It's a 3-for-1.
A threefer.
Yeah, it's a 3
Is
for.
it the Sanderson sisters?
It is the Sanderson
really?
sisters. Yeah, it's Minnie, Daisy,
Oh,
and
yes.
Clarabelle dressed up like the Sanderson sisters.
love
I thought
that.
that they were only in the parade for some reason. I didn't know that they were meeting.
No, I remember because we saw them. They are in around the same area as Corella.
Very good. Yeah. No. Yeah. Right back there
10
in that
points.
corner.
Haha.
Yeah, you could see them, which I thought was really nice. Is that they set it up so that they weren't hidden away. They were out there so that you could still take pictures.
Yes,
And that's
I
a really
love
good
that.
area. It's a big area.
That's the other thing. I'm not about to like stand in line for these characters personally because I get anxiety meeting characters, and I really just want to see them.
Right.
So like having like the Kingdom Hearts ones and Sanderson just out and about is great for me.
Well, also the treat trails in general.
Yeah.
Because you wait in line, you see them, you get your treat, and you go.
Just walk by.
It's very efficient.
You get so much candy, so much candy.
Yeah, you really, really do. And they stuff it in there.
Right. So I only had 3 more tree trails, and it was Dr. Facilier, which was near
One of the best
Mickey,
villains.
or the Kingdom Hearts one.
Yeah,
I
that's how.
agree.
Yep. His was really cool too.
And all that was near the near Pixar Pier.
Pier, yep.
Or I guess on
On the
the
Little Mermaid side.
yeah Little Mermaid side. Then there was Bruno, who met right around the corner from Gothel, so in Grizzly Peak.
I don't
And he's-
remember Bruno.
I don't remember Milo, but he's a big one this year from Not So Scary.
Yeah, we didn't wait for him because he was new that year. And so his line was pretty long. But also Madam Mim,
Who?
which I remember seeing, but I don't know if we waited in line for her.
What is she in?
She's in Sword in the Stone. She is pink, has pink hair. She is...
I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do remember seeing her.
Yeah, according to the map for this year, she is there. And she's in the Bountiful Valley Hideaway. So that's all the ones that I saw.
And then apparently, Lightning McQueen and Mater.
Oh, what is that party exclusive? I thought they pretty much come out during the day.
No, they also come out during the
Right,
day.
yeah, because the costumes.
That
Mato-
are usually out.
Mato's Dracula. I don't remember what Lightning McQueen was dressed as.
He's dressed up as a superhero. And then Red will be a clown, and then Cruz is a pirate.
I love Red.
Which is crazy. The Mater one is pretty crazy because it has to be its own vehicle. It's not just like the vehicle with like a little costume or something that they put on it. It's a completely different vehicle.
I will say when you show up, you do get a free map and also a free bag to put your candy in. So that was nice. And also,
Bag's too small.
I don't.
Bag
Way
is
too
too
small.
It is.
small.
You're gonna need something more than that.
Need a second bag.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but when we went, the map that they gave us only showed where the tree trails were, but didn't tell us what they were. So it was kind of like you had to figure out when you got there. While this year, it tells you exactly where each character is.
They probably got complaints.
Yeah, I would imagine that's exactly what it was.
It's so much fun, though. Truly, I feel like, because sometimes if you're thinking about that kind of like objectively, like, oh, okay, you're going to pay to go walk around just to see characters and get candy. Like it is so good. I didn't think it was going to be that fun until we like really started to, I don't know, I guess like get around and get into it. But the amount of work and stuff that's put behind the sets that the characters are on is so good. And the actors are just, they do so well.
In addition to that, there was also the Villains Grove, which was a big hit with us. Once again, like I said in a previous episode, I don't think I'd wait more than a half an hour, 45 minutes, but it's worth doing for the first time, you know, waiting however long you have to wait.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the second time it might be a little, unless they switch it up, like if they have different characters that they get the essence of in different different ways. Otherwise, yeah, it is pretty. It's pretty.
It is. It is very pretty. And then they also have the Headless Horseman riding and the parade, which I can't really speak too much of the parade because I don't remember it all too well. But
I loved it.
That's nothing really against it. I'm sure I enjoyed it.
That's another shining point of Disney is their holiday parade or like specialty parades. So good.
They really are. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I don't really watch the regular parades, but I always watch the holiday ones.
But I also don't really remember too much about it.
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to say about Oogie Boogie?
Just that I love Oogie Boogie. And one, you really need to go. Two,
buy your tickets
you
early.
need to be ready to buy those tickets.
Yeah, we definitely lucked out.
First day, refreshing that page, get your credit card ready, maybe just have it saved already so you can just boom, 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 boom. Because those things sell quick. Boom, 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 boom.
Right. And I know just for all those magic key holders out there, there's a photo opportunity. My wife and I were able to do it back in 2022. And it was a photo opportunity with the dancing skeleton. It's a fun little photo opportunity. And I believe you get something for free. I don't remember what it was, but you get a little something too. So, all right. So let's now bounce over to the other side of the country. I know. Whoa, you're jumping so fast. Wow. And we're going to be jumping back a little further to, let's say, 2019.
And without Nathaniel.
No, I left you guys behind. Mickey's Not So Scary around that time. A lot of fun. I think the first time I went, it was the old fireworks, and then they, of course, went to these new fireworks that include, spoiler alert, Jack Skellington, which was pretty awesome seeing him for the first time.
Ugh, quick thing about that.
God, I'm so disappointed we didn't see him.
Well, we were at the Oogie Boogies one, watching it, and I was like, to Nathaniel, I was like, when does Jack come out? Like, where is he? Because I saw the stuff online of him, like, being there, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be so cool.
I know, I was so excited.
I was like, what?
Well, one thing that they did have, not to derail, but they did have that huge blow-up thing at Oogie Boogie. Yeah, where they project, like, him and, like, some other stuff onto it. It's like a tower with, like, a globe at the end. And
I guess that is one thing that we didn't talk about.
Oh, and Zero flies. Remember?
Yes. That was actually, Dustin, we're going to fly back to California. Because we didn't talk about the nighttime, like, fireworks show.
It's a really cool show.
Was there a nighttime fireworks show?
Because we talked about the parade, but we forgot. I was like, yes, a great show. It's not, I don't remember if they actually do fireworks, but it's a projection show. I think they do fireworks, though. Do? Because I literally recorded the entire thing. It was like 10 minutes and my arms were so tired, but it was so cool. I personally am a massive fan of the projection shows. I would take a projection show on the castle any day over like a fireworks show.
I agree.
I'm fine if there's no fireworks.
I agree.
But they do have this, like, it like starts with like this huge balloon like blowing up. and then it turns into Jack's head, and then he's like yelling at you. It's like, oh, like welcome, blah blah, and like
Where
doing
did
all
this
these cool
happen?
things.
At the castle.
Yeah,
You don't remember any of this?
No, so this isn't Oogie Boogie.
yeah, Uggs Bugs.
At the castle? Oogie Boogie was in California Adventure.
Yes, at the castle.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
I guess it wasn't for Oogie Boogie then. What was that?
Oh yeah, what are we talking about?
Like, is it just
I
for
guess they just-
Halloween,
maybe
maybe?
they
No, it
just
was at
had
the
it?
normal castle.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have been an Oogie Boogie.
That must have just
Right.
been a
I
Halloween
didn't think about
thing.
It must have been a Halloween thing because I mean I didn't make this up. I know that this happened.
No, it definitely happened. But now that I'm thinking about it, it totally was at the normal castle. Okay, we're going back to Florida.
Look at everything we said.
Okay. We actually never left. We never left Florida.
The main things that people know Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for is the castle show, fireworks, parade, and their treat trails, which I'll start with their treat trails. So their treat trails, very basic, a lot more basic than the ones in Oogie Boogie because you don't have any characters meeting there. Character meeting events or, one-on-one photo opportunities. There are definitely more of them in Magic Kingdom, but, you don't get trees with those. Those are separate. My favorite tree trail, as I believe I've said before, is the one at PhilharMagic, where you could also watch. They have projecting the Ichabod and Sleepy Hollow story on the thing, so you could sit down and watch that, if you're tired. They had one going through the Tiki Room, which was fun. They had one going through just the outside queue of Pirates of the Caribbean, which was fun. For the character meet and greets, my favorite ones were Stitch as Elvis, which were super cute.
Ugh,
Who's a
adorable.
cute boy with a white jacket?
All 7 dwarves, which was fun.
That one I'm really jealous of.
Yeah, I really wanted to see him. Are most of these characters just out and about, or
No, they're not like roaming. They have their sections.
Can you imagine?
no? I mean,
7 dwarves just roaming.
well, they did that. They did that with the fairies, the Tinkerbell fairies at Pride Night, which is cute. No, but I meant like, are they in buildings, or are they like, can we see them like without getting in line?
Oh.
Some of them you can see. Actually, no, I think most of them you can see from outside, because I know one year I went multiple years.
Didn't invite us.
Well, it was back when I was working down there. It was Tarzan, Turk, and Jane would kind of switch out, so it'd be like one of the 2 of them at any given time. Jafar normally met in Adventureland. But when I went with my wife, one of the times I went with my wife, we went as Darla from Finding Nemo and the dead fish in the bag.
Guess which one Dustin was.
I was the dead fish in the bag. And we remember that Donald was obsessed with it and kept poking the fish in the bag, which was really funny, which we have photos of. We have photos of Goofy dying and laughter. Just he kind of flung backwards and then just stayed like that for a while. We met Ariel and Eric. And Eric thought it was funny. Ariel said, "I don't like this." She's like, "That could have been one of my friends," which was very funny.
Aw.
Way to go.
I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, one cool thing that they did. I don't know if they do it anymore, but in Pirates of the Caribbean, when you wait in the queue, there's that one part where you see like the cannons and all that, and like it looks like a little jail scene at the bottom. They actually had an actor down there as a pirate who was locked up and being like, get me out. I'm hungry. Can I have some of the candy? And then when you were on the ride, they also had an actor on the ride too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the part where you go over that little bridge before you get into the burning city, and he'd yell at you too. I don't know if they still do that, but they did it when I went.
That would be really
and that
cool.
was really neat.
Well, this year they had the ghosts in the Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
the Kid in
yeah.
the Haunted Mansion. Mm-hmm. But seeing an actor in the ride would be really cool.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
I like that idea.
Yeah, and I know back when I went, they also had the people it was the outside queue of Haunted Mansion. So they had them for a little bit. But yeah, and then you got the Cadaver Dans rather than the Dapper Dans, who will sing. I think they normally hang out in Frontierland, if I remember correctly. But yeah, no, they have a lot of fun meet and greets a lot of fun little people you can see. Hopping over to the parade.
Whoa!
Yeah, the parade is always fun. To me, it's the best parade. I'm not really a parades guy. So the not the Oogie Boogie. The
Wow.
Mickey's Not So Scary parade is always fun for me to see. No, I don't want to dig too deep into it, but I think my favorite float, I think it has to be the ones with the hitchhiking ghost because they're just too fun to watch. And then the grave diggers with the shovels that spark are also fun.
I love the grave diggers. They're so cool.
Depending on the year, there was one year that for the fall festival float, they had Clarabelle on it, and she was sassy as all heck.
Love her.
Yeah, she definitely had the moves to go with it, so that was a lot of fun. And then moving on to the
The what?
the show.
The shoe.
Well, no, I'll do the show last. The fireworks is fun. They added the projections and Jack at the beginning. Jack at the beginning is, awesome. Better when you're further back, obviously, but when you're up close, it's really cool. He's just a giant puppet with, I think, 2 people working him, and he easily 8 feet tall, probably.
He looks huge.
Yeah, and he has to be huge because people have to see him from far away.
Yeah.
And then the fireworks are fun. Don't really like the renditions. To me, they Disneyfied it too much. And not like in the fun, soften it way. Kind of like the too enthusiastic people.
Rendition of what?
Grim, Grin, and Ghost. And it's kind of metally and different stuff. But it is what it is. So the fireworks are fine. And the projection on the castle, they're fun too. But the best thing there, 100%, and I think this is pretty generally agreed upon, is the stage show of the Sanderson sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Whoever they pick to be the Sanderson sisters are always good every single time. Never miss. The show itself is fun. The characters stay true to themselves. All the characters on stage are face characters. So Hades is a face character, which I don't think what they're instructed to do really follows what the characters are, their personalities, so to speak. But I understand you have to be a little more outrageous so people can see you. But other than that, it's just so good. And that was the only time that I was ever just a little bit starstruck, is when I walked past the Sanderson sisters backstage. And I was just like, oh my God, it's them.
The face characters, not Mickey, Minnie, Minnie, Daisy.
Yeah. No, Mickey, Minnie. It's just whatever. Yeah. And because their hair and wigs take so long to put on, they don't take them off. So they'll be wearing normal outfits sometimes and eating in the backstage areas where, where you could grab a bite. And so who they're playing. And sometimes you're like, oh, there goes a princess. But for some reason, the Sanderson sisters, I was like, oh my God, it's them.
It's them.
Everybody shut up. Be cool.
We watched a video of it not that long ago, the performance, and it is really, really cool.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job.
Yeah, and then they sing, what's that song that they sing in the, I Put a Spell on You.
I Put a Spell on You.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
It's very cute.
And, it's all fun. They got special merchandise, each time. That's party exclusive, specialty foods, but that's also with Oogie Boogie. And I've done that one multiple times. So obviously I think it's a great go. Lots of fun for children as well. Actually, I would argue more fun for children probably.
Likely so.
Yeah, it definitely does feel like it's tailored for younger crowds as opposed to Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, and besides Pirates of the Caribbean, I think Space Mountain, when I went, was the only other thing. Mm-hmm. I think Teacups might have done something where they played spooky music.
What they do now. I don't know how long ago.
But I didn't really do the rides. I only did Pirates because I knew it was something special.
Well, fingers crossed next year.
Unless another hurricane hits.
Oh, we will be going.
What started first? Was it Oogie Boogie's or Mickey's Not So Scary? Do we know?
I believe it was Mickey's Not So Scary because if you listen to our previous episode...
But if you pay attention...
I did mention that Mickey's Not So Scary was a reaction to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. So
So Mickey came first.
I think so. I mean,
Well,
I
my
can
main
also-
question-
I can look it up.
I want to know if there's a possibility that they will bring character treat trails to Disney World, to Mickey's, or do they want to try to make that so exclusive to Oogie Boogies that they're not going to do that?
Mickey's came first.
Yeah, 1995 was Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that is.
It really is.
I think adding the characters in the treat trails would be such a huge plus for Disney World, but I do think that California loves having the exclusive stuff that it might not ever happen, you know? Because the park is so small, I feel like they really they really focus in on those unique experiences to kind of keep guests and like keeping that local population like keep coming back. I'd be pretty surprised if they maybe they'll add like one or two in the future. Who knows?
I just like, is there enough, like to bring people? Because Oogie Boogie sells quick, and Mickey's sells out, but not necessarily as quick.
Yeah, I think no, they won't. And I think the reason behind that is because of the two different audiences, where Oogie Boogie's is a lot smaller, and in Oogie Boogie you can get a lot more done a lot quicker
true.
because of it. But you look at Mickey's Not So Scary, I mean, Disney World in general gets more of the international flights. And funny enough, one of the reasons why they started doing the Not So Scary in August is because of the international flights and how their holiday seasons for schooling works. So that it gave people the opportunity to experience the Halloween season.
Aw,
I didn't know that.
yeah, that is really nice.
It's one of the reasons. Obviously, it's also to get more money.
no,
They're so thoughtful. No.
very thoughtful of the way they can get more money.
Well, another thing to take into consideration is by keeping the characters separate from the treat trails, they can say that they offer more.
Yeah.
Like there's more stuff to do, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Also, there's more characters that you can meet over there compared to treat trails, but also because you have more people there and it's more of a tourist destination, the more people who will want to stop and take photos or to videotape the characters, therefore you clog up the lines.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess you still get the experience because the characters it's just not combined.
And I mean, hey, if they want to give it a go one year, or at least with a couple of trails, I say do it. I think with a couple of trails, I think that would be awesome.
And like never before seen, I don't know, something like that. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they could test it out.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I wonder.
Yeah. Another thing that you can compare it to is Jack and Sally meet at both parks. And Jack and Sally in Disneyland rarely has more than like a 30-minute wait. But then again, they meet during the day. So like you don't need a ticket. Well, you need a ticket to the park, but you don't need like an event ticket.
Right.
Whereas you look at Jack and Sally in Mickey's Not So Scary and you're looking at close to 2 hours waiting just to meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I agree. But, some people, that's just what they want to do. So
And I mean, it's also Oogie Boogie. Like, it's very on theme to... I'm going to get a picture of Jack and Sally.
Well, they don't meet at Oogie Boogie, though.
Oh, wait, we just said the opposite.
Yeah, they meet at in Disneyland. For some reason, in New Orleans.
Well, people are like, oh, it's Oogie Boogie in Cali. I'm not in Cali. I'm going to meet these guys instead.
Right.
We saw them... When we went down, we saw that we were in that area and they were just walking down and I was like, it's them.
Yeah.
And then but their stop area was right next to us in New Orleans because there's a shop because you like go in and then you exit after you meet them, you go into the shop or you just turn around. But we were like in the shop, like taking pictures off on the side. I was like, it's them.
And it's funny that you mentioned that because that's another good reason to differentiate the two, where in Disneyland, they have roaming characters all the time, like just walking around, whereas Disney World, they don't because they get stopped too much. They actually try to in the front of the park, out of all places in the front of the park, with Chicken Little characters.
What?
That's funny.
And Robin Hood characters. They just walk around.
Chicken Little?
Yeah, but it was pretty civil, but I think the cast members who were the character attendants were trained to expect it to be chaos, so therefore they kind of overdid it sometimes.
Too aggressive.
They were a little bit more like their bodyguards than they were character attendants.
Back up!
They do.
Well, kind of, yeah.
They do a good job now, though. They have
Get
some
away from that chicken!
Oh, no. And I mean, the
They
thing
still
is
have
that
some
it's...
Roman characters now.
Right. Well, who? Who's the Roman character?
They have Peter Pan is one that I always see.
Oh, in the mornings.
He's
Yes.
actually the only Roman character I see consistently.
Yeah. So those are the two offerings that Disney has for Halloween parties on both coasts. I can't speak for outside of the United States because I didn't look into it, and I also haven't experienced those. But is there anything that you guys experienced during the Halloween parties, the Disney Halloween parties, that you'd like to talk about, or do you have a preference on either one? Let us know. Hit us up on Instagram or Facebook.
Oh, I thought that was a question for
I know.
us.
I was waiting to like.
I literally just came back. I'm like, oh god, we're still gonna keep going on this.
No.
I was like,
No, I'm talking to the audience. But that's it for our spooky episode. Join us next Monday, and we'll talk about something else. Maybe it'll be spooky. Yeah. So that was Parkgoers Go. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the park. Bye.